how is everyone? Quick video, counselling and passive aggressive behaviour. What is that? How would I work with it in my practice? So I had to double check this because I had my beliefs around passive aggressive behaviour as when we are feeling something but displaying something else. So we're angry but we're not communicating that, and we're doing it in a kind of indirect way. So I had a little look into it to see what else that could mean, and there's things like sarcasm is described as passive aggressive, silent treatment is passive aggressive, deliberately going slow, procrastinating or sabotaging is classed as it as well. So I'm glad I looked into that just to see like more the full kind of scope of it and what it means. So if we're coming to counselling for being passive aggressive, is that we feel we cannot show or express when something is not okay with us? Is that, are we keeping a lot of stuff in? So how would I work with it? What's showing up first of all for the individual? How do they feel about it? Why do they feel they're not able to express it? How far does it go back? What's its history as well? Like, where did it come from? And what's their understanding of it? And it's always useful to remember in counselling that the client is the expert of them. They are the one who knows them the best. So certain questions and digging and being able to really get into their frame of reference to understand what's going on for them is really, really helpful. And then once we've done all the kind of exploring and connecting the dots and looking for patterns and everything like that, then we look at things, tips, techniques, tools to practice being a different way. So if we're thinking about being passive aggressive, I'm trying to think of some examples off the top of my head. I remember, and I don't know if this is an example, but I'll just go with it because it popped into my head. So I remember, you know, when you hold the door open for somebody and some people just walk through without acknowledging you. And I remember shouting, "You're welcome," after them. And I guess that could be classed as passive aggressive because I'm not being direct with my communication. I'm kind of seeing it slyly kind of afterwards, I guess. Or maybe how we're feeling isn't matching up to what we're showing as well. So somebody like has been upset by something and they say they're fine, you know, that could maybe be seen as passive because we're like, you know, we're saying, oh yeah, everything's great, I'm fine, it's lovely, but really inside we're seething, you know. So I guess this passive aggressive stuff can go down the route of assertiveness, of boundaries, of saying no, of communication. So we can learn all those kind of tools, and matching up with that will be self-esteem, because could teach all people all them tools, but if the self-esteem isn't high enough, some of them's not going to stick. So it's really important to have somebody feeling good about themselves, have them feel worthy and deserving of being able to say these things. Another thought that just popped into my head is, what if they're being passive aggressive because the person they want to say it to is aggressive, and they feel if they actually spoke up there would be consequences and they're a bit afraid of that as well. So that would be something else to kind of explore as to how to navigate that, and how to feel safe. So anyways, that's my quick little video. Hope it made sense, and I'm under nataliecounselingservices.co.uk if you have any questions or anything like that. And as always, peace, love and light. Thank you.